Hi, good morning, everyone. So today we're going to learn about the sun. Yesterday we learned more about the moon. Today we're going to read another book written by Stacy McAnulty and illustrated by Stevie Lewis called Sun, One in a Billion. Okay, this is another in the same space series by Stacy McAnulty. Yesterday we read Moon, the Earth's Best Friend. So I'm going to ask you to be thinking about what you know about the sun already and what you learned from this book that maybe you can share later today on Zoom. Once upon a time, about 4.6 billion years ago, a magnificent and important star was born. And that magnificent and important star was me, your sun, with a capital S. That's right, sun starts with S. Yes, I am a star. Star, 1, a massive, luminous ball of gas, full of energy. 2, an outstanding, talented, and popular performer. I fit both definitions. The Milky Way galaxy has over 100 billion stars. That makes me 1 in a billion or 1 in 100 billion. I am not the biggest, so what? Not the brightest, who cares? Not the oldest, whatever. But I am the most important, at least to you earthlings. Can you hang out for 8 minutes? That's how long it takes my light to reach the earth. Yep, I give you heat and light. You're welcome. I'm so important that earthlings should name a special day in my honor. We can call it Sunday. Oh, wait. I'm famous for my heat and light, but I also hold our entire solar system together. Scientists call it gravity. The planets are attracted to me. What can I say? And because I'm the center of our solar system, life revolves around me. Literally. Neptune. The Neptunian year is 60,190 Earth days. Uranus, a Uranian year is 30,687 Earth days. Saturn, one Saturnian year is 10,756 Earth days. Venus, a year is 225 Earth days. Earth, we know a year is 365 Earth days. Mars, a Martian year is 687 Earth days. Mercury, a year is 88 Earth days. And Jupiter takes 4,333 Earth days. Look, they all go in the same direction. All of the planets are orbiting in the same direction around the sun. Those other stars are far, far away from Earth, which makes them look tiny and not so important. I'm close, a mere 93 million miles from Earth. To an Earthling, I look like this. But to Neptunians, I'm 2,795 million miles away. And I look like this little tiny yellow dot. If there were Neptunians, no one knows if there's life on Neptune. There is no known life, as far as we know. Technically, I'm a yellow dwarf star. Identification card. Name, Sun. Type, dwarf star. Date of birth, long ago. But I'm still a big, big deal. If I were the size of a basketball, Earth would be smaller than a grain of sand. You could fit about 1,000,000 Earths inside of me. But you can't fill me with Earths because I'm hot stuff. Let's compare. A hot summer day is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. A pizza oven is 700 degrees Fahrenheit. And the orange-yellow flames in a campfire are about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Me, I am about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface. That means I can melt diamonds. And at my center, I'm 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. Ancient earthlings thought I circled the earth. Can you imagine me revolving around the earth? And some might think that I sit in the sky all day and all night, but I got moves, babe. I'm spinning. And because I'm not solid, my middle moves faster than my top and bottom. About 25 Earth days to rotate from here in the middle, and about 36 Earth days to rotate from the bottom. Don't try this at home. I'm not only important, I'm generous and good looking. I have sunrises, sunsets, northern lights, and southern lights. Sit back and enjoy the show. Sometimes I like to be mysterious and sneak away for a few minutes. Solar eclipse. But don't worry, I'm just behind the moon. While I am astronomically bigger than the moon, 400 times wider, the moon is astronomically closer to the Earth, almost 400 times closer. My neighbor stars have fancy names. Meet Proxima Centauri, Alpha Centauri A, and Alpha Centauri B. Me, I need just 3 letters. Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me an N. What does that spell? Sun, sun, sun. He's our star, light and heat from afar. Please note that's a capital S. I am important. Not to hog the spotlight, but I've still got it. I'm the same hot, bright star I have always been. Look at me in the newspapers here. Milky Way Herald, a stable star is a good star. You don't want your sun getting hotter or cooling off. That would be really messy. So, grab your shades. I plan to be in the biz for another 5 billion years. You and me, we've got a bright future together. And that's the end of our first book, okay? So, if you remember something about that sun, keep that in your head, okay? And you can share it later today on Zoom. In the meantime, we're going to read one more book. This is about some other stars up in the sky that form the Big Dipper. This is called The Big Dipper by Franklin M. Branley, illustrated by Molly Cox. I like to go outside at night. Everything is still and dark. At night I can see the stars. Some nights the stars are very bright. They look close, too. It seems that I can almost touch them. I know I cannot. They are too far away. My father and I look at the stars. We always look at them in summer and in winter. They are not always the same. In summer, these are some of the stars that I see. In winter, I see these stars. But there are some stars I can see both in summer and in winter. I can see the Big Dipper almost every night if the sky is clear. Long ago, some people drank water from dippers. The dipper in the sky looks like the water dipper. Here it is. It has a bent handle and it has a bowl. So here's the dipper in the sky. And here's the dipper that you drink from. There are 3 stars in the handle of the dipper. 1, 2, 3. There are 4 stars in the bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use a compass to help me find the dipper. A compass points to the north. I hold a compass in my hand. Then I look in the direction that the compass needle points. I can see the Big Dipper in summer and in winter. On summer nights, the Big Dipper looks like this. On winter nights, it looks like this. On fall nights, the dipper looks like this. It is low in the sky. Sometimes it's so low, you may be able to see only part of it. Alacade, Mizar, Aloith, Megrez, Fecta, Dubi, and Merit. These are the names of the 7 stars in the Big Dipper. The 2 stars at the end of the bowl are called the pointer stars. They point to Polaris, the North Star. When you look at the Big Dipper in the sky, imagine a dotted line going from one star at the end of the bowl to the other. Imagine the dotted line goes all the way to the North Star. The North Star is very important. Sailors and other travelers use it to help them find their way. When they sail toward it, they are going north. Okay, going up. When they sail away from it, they are going south, down. To go west, sailors keep the North Star to the right of them, and to go east, they keep the North Star to the left. There is also the Little Dipper. The North Star is the first star in the handle of the Little Dipper. The Little Dipper has 7 stars too. Whenever I see the Big Dipper, I can find the Little Dipper. When the sky is clear and dark, go outside and look for the dippers. Look to the north. There you will see the Big Dipper, the North Star, and the Little Dipper. Long ago, people imagined that the Big Dipper was part of a big bear. They called it Ursa Major. Ursa means bear and Major means big. They imagined that the handle of the dipper was the tail of the bear. 3 pairs of stars were the paws of the bear. A bright star was his nose. Sometimes I think I can see the tail of the bear. I make believe that I can see its head, its nose, and the 4 feet. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Fix that. Okay. People of long ago thought that the Little Dipper was part of the little bear. A little bear. Since minor means little, they called it Ursa Minor, little bear. I try hard to imagine that I can see the bear, but I cannot. Maybe you can. Some night when it's still and dark, take a friend outside, show him how to find the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, and the North Star. See if he can imagine that he sees the big bear. Maybe he will even be able to see the little bear. And that is the end.